Hello, students. Okay, so today we are looking at the integration. Okay, so now how can we deal with questions on this topic? Okay, so we're going to look at just the three examples and you'll be good to go. You'll be able to answer any question you're given on this topic. So in the previous lesson, we looked at the indefinite integral. That is where you're not given the limits, okay? Where you're not given the numbers here. So this one where you're given the numbers here, this is called what? It's known as a definite because you have the limit. So now, how can we answer these questions? So number one, okay? Look at the solution for number one. It says we have 2 and 1 there. So we are integrating this in brackets 4x plus 3, then dx. Okay. So now we're still going to use the same method that we used in the previous video. Okay. So we say this is equals. Now we integrate. So we say 4x, meaning here there's an invisible what power 1. Okay. So you say 1 plus 1. Okay. At the bottom there also you're going to say 1 plus 1. Okay. Say plus 3x. Okay. So this will be equals to, you say 4x, when we add 1 plus 1, it will give us what? A 2. So this is over 1 plus 1, again, it is 2. Okay, so we say plus 3x. Okay, so when we reach here, we simplify. So 2 there, it's 1. 2 in 4, it goes in 2 times. So therefore, we're going to have 2x to the power of 2 plus 3x. Now, when we reach at this point, if it was indefinite, we would have said plus what? C. But here, since this is definite because we have been given the limit, so we're going to use our limit now. So we say 2 and 1 there. Okay, now when you reach at this point, you are going to replace, where there is x, you replace 2. Okay, where there is x, you replace 2, and then minus, again, where there is x, you replace 1. So what we mean is this. Okay, so you're going to say 2, where there is x, we are putting 2, like that, power of 2, plus 3, where there is x, we put 2. Okay, so this whole equation, we have replaced what? 2 where there is x, minus. Okay, we say minus. Again, we get the same equation. Now we replace 1 where we are replacing 2. So we say 2, okay, 1 the power of 2 plus 3 where there is x, we're replacing 1. Okay, I hope that you have followed. So from there, we work out that now. Work out that, okay, we get our calculator, you punch on the calculator. So you say 2, open brackets, 2, close brackets, squared, plus 3, open brackets, 2. What are we going to have? We're going to have 14. Okay, so we say this is equals to 14 minus, again we punch this, say 2, open bracket, 1, squared, okay, say plus 3, open bracket, and then we put 1 there. It's giving us what? It's giving us 5. Okay, so we say 5. So from 14, we take away 5, you are going to have a 9. That is our answer. Okay, that is our answer. If you have not understood, let's go to example number 2. Example number 2. So we are integrating. There is 5, 2. So 3x squared plus 2 dx. Okay, so we're going to say this is equals, so we say 3x squared plus 1 over 2 plus 1 plus 2. So this is a constant, you just add the x. Okay, just add x like that. So this will be equals, say 3x, 2 plus 1 is giving us a 3. Okay, over 2 plus 1 is giving us a 3 plus 2x. So when you reach at this point, what do? You simplify. You cancel 3 cancels and 3 cancels there. So you remain with x, the power of 3 plus 2x. Now when you reach at this point now, you introduce your limit. So you say 5 and 2 there. So we do like we have done in question 1. We are going to replace 5 where there is x, and then we subtract again, we replace 2 where there is x. So this will be equals to, where there is x, we put 5. So this will be 5 to the power of 3 plus 2, where there is x, we are putting 5, okay? And then we say minus, again we get the same equation. So where there's x now, we are replacing with 2. So we say 2 to the power of 3 plus 2, where there's x, we put 2, like that. When we reach at this point, we punch this on our calculator. So we say 5 to the power of 3 plus 2 in brackets 5. There you have 135. So this will be equals to 135 minus, also punch this other one, we say 2 to the power of 3 plus 2 in brackets 2. There we have 12. Okay, say take away 12. So from 135, we take away 12. What are we having? 123. So our answer is 123. That is our answer. Okay, let us look at the last question. Last example says the integral of, there is 1 and negative 1, 3x minus, so there's just the 3 there, just the 3 minus 4x, okay, dx. So 3 minus 4x. So this will be equals, say 3, we're going to add what? You add x, because it's just a number, so you just add x minus 4x, there's invisible 1 here, so you say plus 1. Okay, so this will be equals, say 3x minus 4. So even there at the bottom, we say plus 1. Okay, don't forget, even at the bottom, we say plus 1. So you say 4x, 1 plus 1, it is 2 over what? Over 2, 1 plus 1, there's 2. Okay, so this will continue, say 3x, we simplify. This 2, it's 1, 2 into 4 is 2. Say minus 2x squared. Okay, so when you reach at this point now, you bring in your what? Your limit. So you have 1, negative 1. So this will be equals, the first where there is the x, we are putting 1, so minus, so we are putting 1. We say minus. Again, where there is x, we are putting negative what? Negative 1. Putting negative 1. Say 2, negative 1 squared. So this will be equals. Now we punch that on our calculator. So we say 3, bracket, 1, we close bracket, say minus 2, we open, 1 in bracket, squared. It's giving us what? 1. Okay, so when we punch this, it's giving us 1, say minus. Again, we say 3, we open brackets, negative 1, we close brackets, say minus 2, we open brackets, negative 1, and then squared, it's giving us what? Negative 5. So we have a negative 5. So this is equals, so here we say negative times negative, it's positive. So it is 1 plus 5, which is giving you 6. Okay, my students, that is how we integrate when you're given the what? The limits. When you're given the limit. So this is definite integration. So if you find such a question in an exam, that is how you answer it. Go through this video, rewind it, solve the same questions over and over again until you get the concept. Thank you very much for watching.